Are we live? We're live. All right. Bear with me. Hold on. 1 second. Here's the intro. Okay. I think we're live now. What's up, guys? You guys have been chatting up a storm. I'm sorry, guys. I'm late. I'll be completely honest. You guys want to know why I was late? I had to shit. I had to take a poop. I have irritable bowel syndrome. Forgive me. Disco had to shit. We're just waiting for this lobby to clear, and then we'll fill the next one. We are totally live, and we are confessing our poops. We are confessing our poops. Sweet, sweet, sweet. How's everybody doing today? Everybody having a good day? We'll wait for this lobby to fill. It's perfect. It's currently at 10 out of 12. Everybody having a good day? Everybody ready to draft? Everybody rock this out? Man, that promo was super awesome this weekend. It was great to see drafters put out that promo. Look forward to more drafters promos like that the closer we get to the season. This is it's a beautiful app, beautiful people who run the app, beautiful show. And we'll tell you guys what we're doing and where we're doing it at and how you guys could do it too. And then if there's a fresh lobby, if there's a fresh Labamundo, please let me know. And I'll queue up and we'll try to get as many disco balls in here as humanly possible. So we are about to endeavor, guys, on what's up, drafters? Good to see you guys in here. Good to see you, B-Rod. Good to see you, Hot Take City. Good to see you, Andrew N. Bayou Bengal. Shout out to Bayou Bengal Fantasy Network. Subscribe to my guy. Good to see NFL DFS picks. Looking forward to all of your content. What's up, B. Willie Style, JC Money Design. Two fat guys. Happy birthday to your wife, Anthony. Happy birthday to your wife, JC. I know your wife's, your girl's birthday's coming up. Happy birthday to them. We're queued up. We're in. Queue up, guys. Queue up. Queue up. Go, go, go. Charge. Queue up. I just queued up. So yeah, let me tell you guys what we're doing, where we're doing it, and how you guys could do it too. This journey that we're about to endeavor on, this draft that we're about to endeavor on, it's a real money draft with real money implications. This is not a mock draft. I repeat, not a mock draft. This is a real money draft, right? How much money are we talking about? Let's tell you. We are talking about, where's my freaking slide? Right here. $2.5 million in total prizes. This is called the Drafters $1,000,003. It's an NFL Best Ball Championship. $500,000 goes to first. It's most points win, total points format, best ball weekly scoring from weeks 1 to 17. It's 12 teams draft fast and slow. It's a $15 entry. You get to max out with 150 lineups. There's also the Drafters Mini 2, which is a $2 buy-in. $25,000 goes to first. There's $125,000 in total prizes. Not bad for a $2 investment. Now, this is best ball format, which is why we get to do 150 drafts and just enjoy the entire convenience of it all, because I'll tell you why, because it's the most convenient way for your draft. You have 20 rounds to fill your roster for depth. Each week, a starting lineup is composed of the following positions: 1 quarterback, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 tight end, and 1 flex. At the end of the week, the best overall performances on your roster will be submitted into your weekly matchup. So no more leaving points on the bench, no more waiver wires, no more trades, none of that garbage. What do we do with that garbage, guys? Get that garbage out of here. You literally just draft it and forget it unless you're winning a life-changing amount of money. Like money. Imagine what you do with $500,000. Imagine what you do. I'd give back to this community. I would 100% give back to this community because you guys have given me so much. Shout out to you guys. Friday was monumental. Anyways, if you guys are new to the channel, new to Drafters, make sure you sign up on Drafters Fantasy Sports using promo code DISCO. Make sure you use promo code DISCO on Drafters Fantasy. I will double your initial deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. Guys, redraft season's right around the corner. What better opportunity do you have than 20 rounds of real competition, 20 rounds of real shots on net? This isn't your Yahoo mock draft where you're going to go do, 3 rounds and then everybody else is autoing while you're still trying to get the rest of your draft done. These are real people who are investing real money into this tournament. So you are going to get the best shots on net, the best ADP, the best possible competition. This is the best way to sharpen your skill. Sign up today, man. If you put $25, you'll have 50 to use on the app if you use promo code DISCO. If you put 50, you'll have 100. If you put 75, you'll have 150. If you put 100, you'll have $200 to use here on this here app. All right, folks? I appreciate you. Let's catch up with everybody. I'll always love a good poop. Damn Skippy Bayou. What's up, AP? Go Pats. Go Pats. Did we fill this thing yet? We just filled this thing. Let's go. All right, let's shout out Disco Ball Nation. See all the Disco Balls who made it in here. We got Bad Guys Official at the 101. Really is a good freaking guy. We got Just Joshin, aka NFL DFS Picks. Great follow on YouTube. They're going to be starting to pump out some drafters content, so pay attention. Make sure you smash the sub there. They're on draft number 79. Love to. We're on the same draft. Dan, we're on the same draft. Bayou Bengal Fantasy Network. Guys, this guy, I'm telling you, I love this human. This is my brother from another. Also worth a subscription if you're not subscribed. Snowman089 is here at the 104. Can he turn his luck from all of these giveaways, winning these giveaways, and win the grand prize of $500,000? Stay tuned to find out. He's drafting at the 104. Who Hames at the 105? Yours truly at the 106. Brat, a.k.a. B-Rot, a.k.a. my guy Brat at the 107. Latomsky at the 109. Two fat guys, a.k.a. Anthony Juris, who just put out a spectacular part two to his incredible articles that he does over on the Sports Affiliation. Guys, it's a great read. It's not like everything is to the point. It's insightful. It's a good read. It's a quick read. It's very informative. There's no dialysis by analysis. You're just going to get better. Shout out to two fat guys, Anthony Juris. All right. Okay, we got the all clear. Thank God. Shout out to you, baby boo. AP, what's up, AP? Year 106, you say. I like the 106. It's okay. Kobe and the Cattle Dogs. I try with the wrong account sometimes too. Pineapples. Where's JC when you need him? Pineapples. Guys, if you guys hear pineapples or see people saying pineapples in the chat, that means cue the fuck up. Get your ass queued up, all right? Pine cones, no pine cones. No pine cones. You guys in? Heck yeah, Lotomsky, you're in here. One spot. Get in there. Let's go. I'm in. Smash the like button. I appreciate you, Bingo. Smash it. Pay off to the house. Let's go. Some people act like it's a mock draft. It ain't no mock draft. It's a real money draft with real money implications. Shout out to Hot Take City. Hot Take City had the dopest live space on Saturday. The only thing that was doper, and yes, doper is now a word. The only thing that was doper than the live space was his co-host. His co-host he's got a great beard. He's got the perfect shaved head, nice crispy white smile. He's got a voice that makes him sound like a mixture of Fergie and Jesus. Shout out to Hot Take City. That was such a fun space. A lot of incredible content creators and just fantasy football minded people came on there. And you guys can expect to see Hot Take City at 12 p.m. Eastern time this upcoming Saturday, and you bet your ass I'll be there as well. Bring your hot takes, guys. Bring your hot. There were several hot takes. There were some serious hot takes, guys. Like some that were like, you're pushing it. That's going from a hot take to a delusional take. And like the first delusional take was the first take from Hot Take City. He said Houston Texans will not just win the AFC South. The Houston Texans will win the entire AFC. They'll have the best record in the AFC. How do you guys feel about the Houston Texans having the best record in the AFC? I think that's bonkers. This is true Hot Take City. Let's go. Snowman is here. We all lose. Oh, wait, it isn't a duck race. No duck races today. Yeah, Andrew, no duck race. Yeah, not today. You guys are here for disco, and I appreciate you guys being here for disco and for the rest of the community. Shout out to the community. Pretty sure he hasn't paid for an entry. Maybe Drafters Fantasy did. Maybe if Drafters Fantasy did fantasy best ball duck races, Man, I would be taking Snowman089 at the 101 every single time if there was Drafters Fantasy duck races. 100%. I miss it. What's up, Jug Sports? Good to see you. Jug, are you here on Drafters Fantasy Sports? Are you a member of Drafters Fantasy Sports? Because we might do another one. Probably right. Two fat guys. Hey, Jug Sports, welcome. Smiles. My co-host was sexy as it comes. Thank you, brother. Love you, bud. Man. What's up, brother? This guys, IRL. This is my best friend. This is my best friend. This is my brother right here. Good to see you, man. I miss you. I hope you're well. God bless you. Make sure you sign up using promo code DISCO to get in these drafts. This community loves this stuff. Good to see you, man. Shout out to that's the guy that sniped Justin Jefferson away from me. Not last year, but the year before. Still bitter about it. All right, we went Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's a week 5 buy. We could go Adams. I like the Adams value. Olave's dropping a little bit. We could go Waddle. I think I like Waddle because Waddle's, out of all these players, Waddle's probably my favorite ceiling play. And I like to get a ceiling play if I have a chance to. in round 2 because I think I have a very safe floor and a high ceiling with Amon-Ra St. Brown. So I'm really like the start of this draft. Let's see what we could do with the rest of it, man. Why did Andrew end with a dad joke? Let's go. Why did David Hasselhoff decide to go by the Hoff? Because it makes his life 100% of the. God, you're funny, man. But I like it. I like it, Andrew N. And you got the drums there by two fat guys. I love it. Houston will win the AFC. That's a hot take, man. That's a hot take. And it's too hot for me to handle, even though they are on the thumbnail. So we'll see if we definitely are not getting the thumbnail correlation. Brought, a.k.a. B-Rot, sniped us with Nico Collins on the thumbnail correlation. Get Waddle for sure. Yeah, we went with a ceiling play. So it is PPR format. I don't know if you saw the whole initial thing. It's one quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex, and there's 20 rounds. And it's basketball format, which is freaking spectacular. That's why I could do. I'm almost at 400 real money drafts here on Drafters this year. Ooh, I like Derrick Henry here, but Devonta Smith gives us a very unique start. A very unique start. I like the Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jalen Waddle, Devonta Smith here. There's a lot we could do with this. A lot we could do with this. You guys know that I like the idea of having an elite quarterback, especially now that the elite quarterback is back in round 4 and 5. Historically, when the elite quarterbacks are in round 4 and 5 in these drafts, those guys end up on a league-winning lineup. Houston won't win the AFC South. Houston won the AFC South because Jacksonville choked it away because they're 8-3. Now, do we think that, who? Let me ask you guys, who is going to prevail as the wide receiver 1 in that room? And I personally believe CJ Stroud is not worth the price of admission in this tournament. Personally. Jerome says, take Henry. My bad, man. Didn't listen to you. But hey, if you would have taken Henry, make sure you sign up using promo code DISCO. I'll double your initial deposit dollar for dollar up to $100 Rooskies. Let's go. Finally, the stream's working. Hello again. Chef, what's up to Chef, guys? Man, Chef puts out some banger content. Banger content. Chef, where can, what's the name of your YouTube channel, brother? What's the name of your YouTube channel so everybody can go subscribe to this banger content? Super informative, super well-spoken, straight to the point. Officially, one of my new favorites. I have a couple favorites. One of my new favorite content creators when it comes to putting out shorts. I think you need to keep pumping out content, man. Put that shit out like you are a diamond in the rough. The work that you're about to put in, you're gonna steal. You're gonna steal the content creation world for sure. It's spectacular content. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. It's such a blessing to be part of your journey, especially here at the beginning. God bless you. Diggs. You think AP says Diggs? Diggs, huh? Why Diggs? Why Diggs, AP? I obviously have my own take. I'm just curious as to why you like him. Jerome says Houston is even better now. Jags did nothing to deserve it. All right. I like it. He's coming with that fire. I love it. Houston doesn't have to win the AFC South to win the AFC. Okay, Who Hames? Houston has a better team, and it will be Tank Dell. Ooh, why Tank Dell? The place to be, guys. The place to be for fantasy football, right here. Subscribe to my man. Subscribe to his channel. Check out his content. His shorts are great. He is so specific and so the information he puts out about these late round flyers in particular has me adjusting what I've been doing in the late rounds of the drafts, and I'm going to be targeting a couple of the guys he's shouted out, not just this draft but moving forward, because he put a lot of effort in this research, and because he put a lot of effort in this research and he made it make sense. I'm in. Why the hell wouldn't I be in? Great stuff. Once again, guys, Chef, shout out to Chef. Look out, guys. He's going to be taking over the content space in no time. So he's good people's for sure. And he's also, now an affiliate like myself, a couple other guys with Drafters Fantasy. We just keep growing this Drafters Fantasy family, and we keep doing it from the same like-minded community. And I love what we're building. Love what we're doing. I love I love this entire community, man. Shout out to drafters. I appreciate you, Disco. Blessings back to you, brother. Blessings back to you. If this was, badminton or ping pong, hitting that shit right back to you. God bless you. If Stroud doesn't take the next step, Houston might be worse than last year. Here's the thing. I'm not saying he's not going to take the next step, okay? The way he played last year off of his ADP, yeah, he was spectacular and a league winner, but his ADP has completely changed. He is now a late 5th, early 6th. Sometimes I see him in the early 7th. But where he's going in ADP, the only player who I can think has similar projections / we've seen similar numbers from is Tua Tagovailoa. But yet Tua Tagovailoa goes 6-7 rounds after CJ Stroud. It's only 4 points per passing touchdown. So for CJ Stroud to be worth his ADP and his value, that means he would have to pass for 55 to 60 touchdowns. Is that a possibility is that realistic? Is that realistic possibility for Stroud this year? I think, sure, it's realistic for everybody, but I don't expect it. I'm not expecting second season regression either. I'm just saying, if we want him to be worth the value we're taking him at as a passing quarterback, somebody who does not run the ball, he only had 31 rushing yards total last year. He's not a rushing quarterback. He's a pure passer. For him to have a spectacular season and be worth the price of admission at ADP, that means he would have to throw 55 to 60 touchdowns. Do we think that is possible for him with his receiving core and with the way that entire division's run? I don't think it's in the realm of possibilities for him. So personally, I'm not saying I'm out on him. I'm just saying I don't like him at ADP. I'd much rather get a Tua who will provide similar numbers 7 rounds later, if that makes sense. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again, but not for a lack of effort. That's for damn sure. Hot Take City, shout out to my guy. Great follow on X. He says they're going to be watching Nico and Diggs the whole time, and Dell will be open in the middle. Yeah, but I think one of the better stats, the better stats that I like about my man Tank Dell is, everybody's kind of fading him, and the people who are fading him and the people who are avoiding him, they're doing so because they believe he's not going to be on the field in, 2-man sets where they're going relatively run heavy. But if you look at the numbers he did and put up last year, he did it at a very efficient rate, being on the field 60% of the time. So being that efficient 60% of the time with, 2 spectacular receivers taking the top off, I like him as well. I agree. I think that's a spectacular take, Hot Take City. It's not a troll take, which is great. I love when you don't give troll takes. That's a great take. And I think I like him the most this year out of that receiving core because of where he's going at ADP. I think he's going to get the most TDs on the team and will be a target hog. That's Diggs. Okay, I like it. Bad guys is a bad guy. Did he snipe you? Did he hit you with a snipe? Hit that like button, y'all. What's up, Brainy Ballers? Shout out to one of the best advanced analytics pages on X. Good to see you, Brainy Ballers. Hope you're doing well, brother. We miss you. Sorry, Brat says, who hims? What did I do? You sniped him. Anybody else having stream issues, or is it my Wi-Fi computer? Might be your Wi-Fi, says JC. Anybody else having any issues? Please let me know. Oh, I've just been talking shit about CJ Stroud, and he's here at a pretty no, it's not that great of a value. This is a great value, Zamir. I like this team. I like what we're doing here with this team. It's a good team. I think Stroud's efficiency might drop. 5 picks is crazy as a rookie. 100%. How do you keep the Carolina Panthers out of your front yard? Set up goalposts. Damn, Andrew. Damn. But says Tupac. JC reset my computer and it's all good now. Yeah, it was me. Okay, perfect. Miss y'all. I miss you, man. I miss you. So, Brainy, with your super, advanced analytics brain, can you tell me who's going to prevail as the wide receiver 1 in Houston and why? That way I'll know how to play that receiving room. If you say Dalton Schultz, I might shit myself. I see 1,300 yards and 8 to 10 TDs for Dell. It's in the realm of possibility. Hey Brainy says Hot Take City, and we're all caught up. We're all caught up. Shout out to everybody. Once again, guys, if you guys want to draft here with us, just let us know on X. Make sure you sign up using promo code DISCO on Drafters Fantasy so we could double your initial deposit dollar for dollar up to $100 Ruski. So say you put 100, you'll have 200 to use on the app. This draft here is a $15 entry. We do giveaways all the time. Speaking of giveaways, am I doing a giveaway? Nah, not today. Not today. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'm kind of like the Easter egg giveawayer now. Make it make sense, Disco. I can't. I'm tired. But yeah, we got the King, Scott Engel, and the GOAT, Greg Kellogg, coming to draft with us tomorrow. Who wants to draft with those two GOATs tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time? Oh man, I'm so excited. I've been a big fan of Scott's forever. The King is as sharp as it gets. I still listen to him on Sirius FM or Sirius XM radio. And obviously, you guys know how I feel about Greg. Greg is a mainstay here on the show. He's one of the greatest humans to grace this planet. We love us some Greg Kellogg. So it's going to be a very exciting show. I'm pumped. I'm amped. We are pushing the value here at tight end clearly. Let's go. No to a giveaway unless Drafter says run it. You guys know that those Easter eggs at the end of the stream is pretty fun. Two Fat Guy says Engel is amazing, my guy. The biggest correlation to this year's fantasy points is last year's, so I would have to say Diggs this year for Dynasty. Let me try to come up with something I have evaluated that room yet. You haven't evaluated that room yet. Okay. Well, how about we just keep it drafters related? Best ball format. Who's just going to have the most points in a PPR format? Who's going to score you the most fantasy points? I know I'm asking for a lot, Brainy, but I mean, that's why we love you, because you are him. You are smart. You are brilliant. You are our source for advanced analytics. Those two are GOATs, and I would be a sacrificial lamb. And he has a hell of a karaoke routine. I hear all about the karaoke routine, but you know, it's a shame. I'm probably not staying for karaoke at the Fantasy Football Expo. Probably not staying for the karaoke. If JC's still here, he'd be heartbroken. Hot Take City says, Brady says, Hot Take City, sup, man? Sup, man? I like this team a lot. I love our three running backs. I love our quarterback. Obviously, Jalen Hurts plays a very volatile style of football. Typically, when you invest in a quarterback this early, you are anticipating and betting that he's going to be healthy, or you wouldn't take the player that early. So with Jalen Hurts, we are forced to go with a two quarterback build. We're definitely going to push the quarterback position, try to get as much value at all the other positions until, you know, we see a pretty tasty correlative piece and pick down. Now, do we go out of necessity or do we go out of upside? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go with Jordan Love. I know I said I was going to push the quarterback position, but I lied. You guys are watching me, and you guys are like waiting for me to tell you guys what I want to do. And I had to pivot. You know what I mean? I had to like tell you guys, you know, I don't want a quarterback. I'm not interested in Jordan Love. Jordan Love is my QB1 this year. Are you guys serious? I love Jordan Love. Come on now. So yeah, I could have went David Njoku for the tight end play, but realistically, I like some of the value. Like I've been watching a lot of Bayou Bengal streams, right? And Bayou Bengal has been very good at, because you guys know me, I like my elite tight ends, right? I like having my bully tight end approach and then not worrying about the position. But he's been pointing out some really spectacular, great late tight ends. Him and Chef's also been pointing out some really good late round targets at the tight end position. I believe we have, you know, some correlation opportunity later on at the tight end position. If not, just, you know, probably go with a 4 tight end build and get some really good upside. So I like what we're doing here. This is good. This is a good draft so far. Bye Bengal says, I think I'm rounding up my team nicely. Okay, let's give it a look. Let's give it a look. See here. Bengal likes his team. Did he go 3 running backs early? Nope. Jaden Daniels at the quarterback. Kenneth Walker, Raheem Mostert, Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Terry McLaurin, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Hopkins, Travis Kelce. This is a beautiful draft. I don't hate the early, investment here in Travis Kelce because based off of all the other people who've drafted at the 103, this gives you a very unique roster combination, roster structure just by getting him here. I love that investment. I love that pick. It didn't work with the quarterback position when you did it the other night, but it definitely works here. Look at your receiving core. Your running backs are spectacular. Curious to see how you finish at the running back position because historically you're very bullish on the running backs. I like it. A little bit of a correlation with Terry McLaurin and Jaden Daniels. I've come to the realization that I'm more of a fan of micro stacks than I am, full team correlative stacks. More of a fan of micro stacks. I much rather have, like a Jalen Hurts and a Dallas Goedert than Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Devonta Smith, Dallas Goedert, the backup running back and the Aeneas or whoever, the third wide receiver projected is to be. I'd much rather have a micro stack. Like a Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith is good for me. Little micro stacks here and there. I think that's good. I think it keeps the integrity of the upside, and God forbid anything happens to that offense that you invested all in, you just pissed away $15, right? And you also have a much lower ceiling when you go, I want 2 wide receivers, 2 running. Don't invest fully in one team ever. I prefer the micro stack approach. I don't know if you guys are different, if you guys like micro stacks or full team correlation. If the micro stack falls to me at value, I will take it. But I'm just getting best values, best available, and trying to see if I can make something happen off of that. AP says, by Bengal Network, what number drafts are you on? He's on 117. He's going to max this joint out. He says 117. JC Money Design says, always here supporting the watch hours. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Guys, we should be monetized here on YouTube, which is crazy to say. It is crazy to say. I didn't think it would happen this year or next year, but we should be monetized Wednesday, Thursday. We should get monetized by then. So we're going to be doing our 24-hour live stream really soon, maybe next week or the week after. So I'm very, very excited. Also terrified of a 24-hour. What am I going to do between the hours of midnight and 8 a.m. realistically? What am I going to do? I'm going to be here talking to myself. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because it's a great cause. I'm going to be here drafting lineups and talking to myself, and it's going to be spectacular. And it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth every second. By great, you mean man me? Oh, man.
Oh, man. Look, I got some man meat for this guy. This dude is going to.
Pause, Bengal. Pause. Double pause. Triple pause. Pause. Oh, man. What's up, Jeremy? Good to see you, brother. Jeremy says, what's up, Disco Ball Nation? I miss seeing Carl Ramrod in these lobbies. Did you max out, Carl? Carl Ramrod, did you max out? Good to see you, Jeremy. I'm liking my correlations. How much correlations we got? Kyler Murray, Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne, DeAndre Swift, Devin Singletary, Puka Nacua, Marvin Harrison Jr., Christian Kirk, Calvin Ridley, Evan Ingram. I love it. You didn't reach too much. It's not bad. It's good. It's really good. But what happens if Trevor Lawrence gets hurt? The only player who's worth the price of admission at that point is Travis Etienne, right? So once again, I don't hate it. I just completely changed my entire thought process on full team correlations. Everybody's like, oh yeah, this team. I call this team the New England Patriots and Denver Broncos, correlation draft. And it's like, you just pissed away $15, dude. Those are both going to be fucking terrible offenses. You know what I mean? So just, yeah. Little micro stacks here and there, like a Mahomes and Kelce classic. Can't go wrong with that. The Lamar Andrews, good work. Sam Laporta, little micro stacks, little ones like that. That's my piece of advice moving forward. Take it, don't take it. You guys are your young people. You guys are all sharks. I want Mahomes and Bad Guys officials snipe me. I told you, his name is Bad Guys. He's just a good guy. It's a big snipe, though. Did he have any? Okay. Hollywood Brown, Mahomes. Okay, I mean, if that stacks there, get it. I'm not seeing, I'll be honest, I'm not seeing the Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson stack at the 101 as much anymore. I feel like people are like, okay, I've seen everybody get that. Maybe we should try to be a little bit different. And I respect it. Oh man, we are shaking it rough on week 12 for running backs, or week 10 for running backs. And we're going to continue to shake it rough week 10 buys running backs. Nick Chubb, let's go. Squatted the world. I'm still not bullish on him playing at all this season. I'm not there. The best part of dating a Titans fan is they will never ask you for a ring. Dang, man. But I've got my sub waiting to swipe my credit card at Big Draft Energy. God bless you, man. God bless you. I appreciate you. I don't think I'm going to do memberships. I don't think I'm going to go that path. I mean, if you want to do that, obviously you've thought about it more than I have. I mean, you guys will have an option to, leave a donation if you want to in a super chat. I'm still going to read your chat regardless. It's not going to change much. I think the only thing that will change is this 24-hour live stream. This was my why, right? Getting to the point where we could raise funds for something that's so important to me, for something that happened that was so terrible. This is going to be super empowering for me and a lot of people. I think it's going to be super empowering for our community. I'm super excited. We'll leave a link for you guys to make a donation to our cause, and I can't wait for the 24-hour live stream, guys. I can't believe we're here. We made Disco Ball Nation. We've made it. We're here, and we deserve to be here. And none of this happens without you folks. Jeremy Thiel says, nope, 92 so far. Work and vacation has limited my stream time watching. Listen, man, it's summer. You're supposed to enjoy it, sir. Go enjoy summer. Never apologize for not being here. I'll never hold it against you. That's for sure. I promise. Guys, we're 18 days away from the Fantasy Football Expo. 18 days. Speaking of Fantasy Football Expo, did you guys see my interview with Bob Lung and Greg Kellogg? It's fun. It's a good one. Two Fat Guy says, Kirk and Ingram both in line to be big target share regardless of quarterback. Fair. And I'm going to be honest. As a value play, every player you got for Jags are great values for what they can do this season. Every player is a great value. They all have tremendous upside. I would say a team that you should probably get exposure to is that team, right? But if say you invested in Evan Ingram, say Evan Ingram has an off week, you invested in him early enough that you probably are only going to go with a 2 tight end build. Now, if you go with a 3 tight end build, it'd be a little bit interesting. But once again, it's either going to be Kirk or Ingram. Can't be both, right? And each end will stagger, and so it's a little bit tougher to navigate. People just look at the correlation and not the pieces surrounding the correlation to complement it. If you can get the complementary pieces, all the power to you. My problem with correlating too much on drafters is capture upside if you invest too much draft capital into one offense. 100%. That's why AP is sharp. That, and he's a Patriots fan. Go Pats. Chubb. Stepped away for a sec. An auto pick swooped in rounds too early. Who would you take? Demario Douglas or Will Levi? Ooh. Broadster says, I was going to say, wow, Levi. Quick release. I am high on Levi, but not high enough to reach several rounds. So definitely a reach around. Can we get some more likes here? Let's go. I mean, that would be cool. I'd appreciate that, y'all. God bless you. Anybody coming in on Thursday that has a floor I could crash on? Thursday at the expo? I'll be at the expo on Thursday. You can crash on my couch. 100%. What are you driving in or are you flying in? Let me know. If you're flying in, I'll pick you up from the airport. Gladly, sir. Yeah, man. Anthony, I'll be there Thursday. My check-in's 3 p.m., so I'll probably be super early. You're driving? Yeah, man. Just shoot me a message. You're more than welcome to crash on my couch, man. 100%. Mi hotela, your hotela. Okay. That just means that you gotta come with me and James SEO to all you can eat Brazilian steakhouse. That's all that means. I mean, like, it's a commitment now. It's happening. Yeah, brother. You're more than welcome to crash on my couch. If you want, we can get you a cot, whatever you want, man. We'll make it happen. I went with the king bed instead of the 2 queens because, big ass motherfucker. Too Fat Guy says my accommodations won't be ready until Friday. That is fine. Yeah, 100%, man. My house is your house. Easy. Andrew N says that's the mecca of man meat at Brazilian steakhouse. Man, you guys say man meat. You know what that means. Sorry, Bengal. Guys, go smash a sub to my guy, Maya Bengal.
Oh man. Look, I got some man meat for this guy. This dude is gonna
got some man meat for that guy. I'm hoping to be there by 1 p.m. on Thursday. I'll be leaving my house around midnight. Dang, man. Yeah, so it's gonna be like a 10-hour drive for me. Like, if you factor in all the Chick-fil-A's I got to stop at, it's about 10 and a half hours. It's going to be a trek. It's going to be a mission, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited. I can't wait to meet a lot of you guys. I get to hang out with Anthony. Anthony's going to be the first person I meet there. I don't know what Bengal. What time are you getting to? I know you're going to be there on the. I know you're going to be there on the Thursday. What time you getting in? This team is coming in nicely. I mean, I would have loved to have gotten Dallas Goedert, but he went to Brat, I think. Nope. He went to Latomsky. I would have loved to have gotten Luke Musgrave. Who took Musgrave? Draft to win. I don't know draft to win. Do we know draft to win, guys? Is draft to win in here? No. Anthony says, but I don't want to drive up Friday morning. It makes for a very long, 100%, brother. I totally understand. Just let me know what time you're arriving in Canton. Give me a little bit of a heads up, and once again, you're more than welcome to crash on the couch. I got you. Anthony, you can crash with Iggy and I. Oh, there you go. Iggy should be in by 11-ish, but he flies into Cleveland around then. Whatever's clever, man. There's plenty of options. Plenty of options, Anthony. You choose if you want to crash with those guys. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. I won't be offended. I won't be triggered. Not in the slightest. I mean, even though you reached early for Will Levi, I still don't hate your team, Anthony. I'm looking forward to looking at your grades at the end of the draft. Should be fun. How far is the Cleveland airport from Canton? Chef says, I forgot we have a wedding to attend to, so I can't make the expo. We'll have to wait till next year. Dang, man. I was looking forward to meeting you, brother. Dang, brother. I was really looking forward to meeting you. Should probably look at running back again here. Did you guys see Justin Herzig? Did you guys see Justin Herzig's post? Did you guys see Herzig's post? Herzig said Khalil Herbert is his favorite running back in that Chicago Bears running back room, something along those lines. I'm not quoting it verbatim, but he said something along those lines. That Khalil Herbert's his favorite RB in that room. Boy, I have zero exposure to Khalil Herbert. Well, no, now I have, a share. I have a share of Khalil Herbert. I've been smashing Roshan as much as I possibly can. Pause. As much as I possibly can. But yeah. It's an hour on a highway. How many miles per hour is that highway from the airport in Cleveland to Canton? I'm looking forward to it, man. It was a fun interview. Good times. Enjoyed it. I'm still not going to draft any Estime. And I have way too much Braylon Allen at a free price to rationalize drafting him in round 16 or 17. Can't do it. I know. I'm sorry. No, don't apologize, brother. Family first. The Expo will be back. As a Bears fan, Two Fat Guys Fantasy Football says, as a Bears fan, I like Herbert, but it's Smith's job to lose. Ooh. Oh. I didn't know you were a Bears fan. Did I know that you were a Bears fan? I didn't know you were a Bears fan. Did I know? I think I knew. I definitely didn't know. Bad Guy's official. It really is a bad guy. He just took Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Really wanted him. Then Damian Pierce goes to buy Bengal. Everybody who I kind of wanted at the running back position is gone now. So, like, week 10 is going to be rough for us. So, should we just take Donta Foreman here? Is that what you're telling me? We'll take an unstacked Chigoziem Okonkwo and piss somebody off here. I bet Anthony wanted him. That would have been a great Michael Strack, right? Hot Take says I'm 1,000% going next year already. I told my wife, yeah, man, I'm sure it'll be a spectacular time. It has come up. I believe it. I believe it. Yo, what's up, Bear Fan Pete? This guy's not a Bear fan, Pat. Bear Fan Pete is not a Bear fan. He's a B- fan. Fucking guy. You're not asking for too much. I love doing this. I looked again, and Nico had the same points as Stefan, so I looked at each in terms of my booster metric thresholds, ranges, and here it is. Oh, I love when you talk dirty to me, Brainy. He says, post 1 out of 2. Nico and Stefan meet the same booster criteria for things such as arm lengths, hand sizes, height, etc. However, only Nico meets the BMI threshold of 20. Man, we got what? What? Hand size? Don't tempt me with a good time. Pause. Brady Ballers also says, post 2 of 2. BMI happens to have the strongest correlation with fantasy points. Therefore, analytically speaking, I would expect Nico to outperform Stefan this year. You heard it here first, kids. You heard it here first. Some advanced analytics and thoughts and words that I don't, and acronyms that I don't even know what, the abbreviations are. Like, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm reading it. It's smart. He's too smart for me, for my own good. But, like, there's some advanced analytics that he presents in such a. He's just smart. I did not want him. Okay, fine. Good. I don't want him either. Bear Fan Pete in the house. What up, Bear Fan Pete? Took a Nick Goff. Pause. Says Bad Guys Official. Needed more shares of him and love his schedule potential. I mean, he's in a dome a heck of a lot this year. Bad Guys, I think 10 to 12 games of the season are dome. There you go. Hot Take City with the big brain for Goff. Heard. Don't you want some A.T. Perry? Oh. At least you're on Jack and Goff. I mean, if I reached around on Goff, I'd be Jack and Goff. That's for sure. And I sniped him. Whew, jacking all the way Goff. Why are New England Patriots like Hillary Clinton both have bills to push around? What are you trying to say, motherfucker? This is a good one. It's a good one. I will say it was close though. Stefan was 25.9 and Nico was 26.1. Also, BD, you are a genius. Don't make me blush. I'm not a genius. I am just a big guy with a big mouth who likes to talk fantasy football. That's it. I'm not a genius. I'm just a guy. I'm a jag. Two Fat Guy says, I like every other pass catcher in Tennessee, just not Chig. I have drafted zero Chig until I started drafting by Bengal. And, like, he's been getting so many late round, like, Will Levi, correlative stacks, also getting, guys like Calvin Ridley, typically people who I don't typically invest in, DeAndre Hopkins. And I've seen him snagging quite a bit of Chig. Bengal, I'm curious, what's your exposure to Chig at? Is it you who's been drafting a lot of Chig, or is it Sleazeball? I'm very curious. BD, what do you think of Joe Milton? Joe Milton was one of my favorite quarterback prospects coming in this year, especially as a quarterback project. It's weird. There's two quarterbacks from the University of Tennessee who I absolutely love and I will hold on my taxi squad forever. until they make something of themselves. And that's Joe Milton and Hendon Hooker. I love them. And it sucks because I was convinced, after this year, we're going to say bye-bye to Jack and Goff. Yeah, we were going to. I thought we were definitely going to say bye to Jared Goff and welcome in the era of Hendon Hooker, but that didn't happen. But Milton's he's a specimen. Dude is an athlete. He's yeah, man. When I don't think about throwing the ball, that's when I throw it the furthest. Who the fuck says that? What kind of human being says that? Crazy. I love Joe Milton. I think it's Drake May's job to win, and it's definitely his job to lose. But I think he's a specimen. I think he's a spectacular athlete. And, hopefully the new regime in New England will know how to use him. But he was one of my favorite quarterback prospects coming into this year's draft. Great question. His role is different for his ADP. It's not the worst bet. Yeah, I agree. If you look at the blueprint for that Tennessee offense, you'll find that it has very low tight end utilization, especially with the Callahan offense. I agree. I'm 29%. By Bengal says I'm 29% on Chig. I'm not crazy about him. He's just a cheap tight end to grab. I'm trying to lower that exposure, though. Yeah, that's a good call. Jaden Daniels will be the best rookie quarterback this year. Man, this guy is getting warmed up for his Hot Take City show on X on Saturday at noon, co-hosted by the handsomest, the discoist, big draft energy. Joe Milton, Two Fat Guys says, Joe Milton's going to be a hell of a tight end. Dang. Brady Baller says, same. I was so sad the Pats got him only because they got him after me. He will become my analytical mascot if he gets a starting job somewhere because he falls into every one of my quarterback thresholds. Man, I would have absolutely loved to have seen him go to Vegas. As a Patriots fan, I like that we have him, especially that we have a contingency plan with, Drake May, should he not pan out. Finally, we have, the fact that we have a contingency plan with a guy who could be better is very exciting. It was a very exciting time for us in Patriots Nation. But as a fantasy football fan, selfishly, I would have absolutely have loved. I didn't take any of your late round guys there, Chef, by the way. As a fantasy football guy, I think Vegas would have been a perfect fit for him. I think Vegas would have been very ideal. But I also had Michael Penix going to Vegas. Michael Penix would have been sick. In a lot of my drafters' early drafts, I have Michael Penix Jr. That kind of got botched. Last year, the running back position was kind of why would Atlanta, have Tyler Algier and then go get Bijan as early as they did? Why would, Jahmyr Gibbs go to Detroit? Last year was like a conundrum for the running back position in the draft. This year, it's the quarterback position. A lot of teams who should have gone quarterback couldn't go quarterback, and a lot of teams that needed to. Yeah, I think the quarterback situation this year is very bizarre. Which only legends have done, like Peyton Manning, Josh Allen, and 6 others like that. Dang. Yes, I took 3 tight ends with Kelsey. I'm okay with it. I mean, historically, 4 tight ends win this thing, so it makes sense. I'm betting on Bo Nix to be the best rookie quarterback. Man, what do you know that I don't? Because I'll tell you what my exposure to Bo Nix is. Zilch, nada. Not investing in that quarterback. Brandy Baller says, 2 fat guys, fantasy football, that's hilarious. 100%. Vegas would have been sweet for him. I think that would have been the best fit. I still think it's the best fit. We're doing one more. Yeah, let's do one more. Let's look at the lineups and do one more. You guys down for one more? Who's down for one more? Say I if you're down for one more. Anthony says, I don't hate my draft. Even with Otto making me pivot hurt. I'm saying Bo Nix too. Guys, give me the why. Well, guys, we're going to speed run these lineups. And then we'll queue up for another one, all right? Somebody please let me know when we have a fresh lobby. 369, 2 fat guys goes to 369. If you guys get that reference, I fuck with you. Kyler Murray, Trevor Lawrence, Will Levi. Obviously, you didn't want Levi, but I get it. Durs. What up, Durs? You coming to draft with us? Make sure you use promo code DISCO if you do not have an account on Drafters Fantasy, and we'll get you in the next lobby. Sign up using promo code DISCO when you make your initial deposit up to $100. It will match and double your deposit dollar for dollar. All right, do it. What's up, Dirge? Welcome to Disco Ball Nation, brother. RB, you go Travis Etienne, DeAndre Swift, Devin Singletary, Chase Brown. Ooh, I like your 4 RBs, especially in PPR format. Jalen Wright, Elijah Mitchell. I like it a lot, man. That's a great running back room. Your quarterback room is an A+. Wide receivers, Puka Nacua, Marvin Harrison Jr. So more correlation with Marvin Harrison and Colin Murray. More correlation with Etienne, Lawrence, and Christian Kirk. Calvin Ridley with Will Levi. More correlation. Demario, Pop Douglas, Pop Shata. Rashad Bateman, Greg Dortch, Khalif Raymond, Calvin Austin, not bad. Evan Ingram, Jonnu Smith, I love it, man. That's an A for me. That's an A for me, dog. Latomsky. Get low to the window, to the wall, to the walls. Something about disco balls. AP says match made in heaven for Sean Payton. His type of quarterback, check down galore. Get the ball. We let's be honest. We thought the same thing about Russell fucking Wilson. We thought, oh my god, this is good, right? Use promo code disco. Shout out to Bayou Bengal. Broncos are going to be terrible, but have a lot of pass catchers, so he's going to rack up a lot of yards. He already has Franklin safety blanket for blitz. It's true. Ha ha ha. NFL DFS pick says, I hate my team. Not very often do I say that, but I totally blew it at RB and QB2. Man, drafting at the front end of the draft, it is so tough to like capitalize. Sometimes it'll fall to you. Other times it's like, do I push this? And then it never happens. So Latomsky goes 3, 5, 10, 2. CJ Stroud, Deshaun Watson, Daniel Jones. Not bad. I like the quarterback room a lot. A lot of upside, especially when you have the rushing threats with Daniel Jones and Deshaun Watson as late round values. The value you got Watson as spectacular. Running backs is also amazing. Saquon Barkley, Zach Moss, Tony Pollard, Rico Dowdle, Tyler Algier. You can easily have 2 to 3 guys in the top 10 to 15 on a weekly basis. And you got them at great values here. Wide receivers, A.J. Brown, Stephon Diggs. Tank Dell, a little bit of double stackage there. I like it with the Houston. Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, another double stack. Adonai Mitchell, DJ Chark, Javon Baker, Jalen Hyatt, Cedric Tillman, more correlation with Deshaun Watson, Dallas Goedert, that's where he went, and Dalton Schultz, more correlation with Caesar Stroud. I like it. But I would say go with a third tight end here. After, Ingram, that's where you need to go 3 tight ends. I don't think a Tillman was necessary, respectfully. That was a good draft, though. Very strong. Brat, a.k.a. B-Rot, a.k.a. Brat. All right, peace, JC. See you, buddy. Thanks for popping by. Pineapple. Oh, fuck. We pineappling, yo. Hold on. Did you guys... Did it fill? Did I miss it? I didn't miss it. 6 out of 12. We're in. 5 more. Room for 5 more. Pineapples. See you, JC. Love you, buddy. Have a good show. Brock goes 2-7-8-3. Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield. Running back goes Bijan Robinson, Derrick Henry, Rashad White, Zach Charbonnet, Antonio Gibson, Donta Foreman, Justice Hill. Wide receiver goes Nico Collins, Chris Godwin, Keon Coleman, Jordan Addison, Brandon Cooks, Jacoby Myers, Darnell Mooney, Devontae Walker. Tight end goes David Njoku, Ben Sinnott, Jatavian Sanders. That's a strong draft, man. That's a strong draft. That's really strong. I like it. Who Hames goes 2-8-8-2. I like that construction. He goes Anthony Richardson and Derek Carr. Devon Achane. I'm tripping on Devon's Achane. Devon Achane. James Conner. Najee Harris. Kendre Miller. Jaleel McLaughlin. Shout out to Sleazeball Fantasy Football if you know, you know. Will Shipley. Keaton Mitchell. Tank Bigsby. A lot of garbage at the end here. Maybe somebody's a diamond in the rough. Justin Jefferson, Chris Olave, Amari Cooper, Rashid Shaheed, Romeo Dobbs, Josh Downs, Wandale Robinson, Demarcus Robinson, Dalton Kincaid, Jelani Woods. I like it. Good draft. Good shit. Snowman 089 goes 3-7-8-2. He goes Joe Burrow, Geno Smith, Bo Nix, Kyron Williams, James Cook, Ezekiel Elliott, Ty Chandler, Roschon Johnson, Audric Estime, and Trey Sermon. How's my hick? How's my hick? My hick accent is good. Pineapples. I know. I queued up. I'm in. Did our draft start yet? Let us know when our draft starts. Kendrick, Jalen, Jamar Chase, Devontae Adams, T. Higgins, Jackson Smith, and Jake. Oh, I love those wide receivers. Cortland Sutton, Joshua Palmer, Jalen Polk, Kendrick Bourne, Trey McBride. No offense. Good draft. Fucking Snowman coming in full effect. He usually gets like at least 3 elite running backs. So this is different for him. Bayou, Bangle, down by the Bayou. 10 out of 12 says bad guys. All right, guys, we got room for 2 more to draft with us. If you guys want to draft with us, let's get it popping. Use promo code DISCO when you sign up on Drafters Fantasy Sports to double your initial deposit. We are queued up in the Drafters $1,000,003. Get in there. Let's rock. Bet you can't outdraft me. Jalen Daniels, Justin Herbert, Kenneth Walker, Raheem Mostert, Javonte Williams, Marshawn Lloyd, Bucky Irving, Damian Pierce, wide receiver, Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Terry McLaurin, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Hopkins, Quentin Johnson, Roman Wilson, Rondale Moore, Odell Beckham Jr., Travis Kelce, Tyler Conklin, Jawan Johnson, Jawan man. It's good. Just Joshin goes Lamar Jackson, Sam Darnold. He goes 2693. Lamar Jackson, Sam Darnold. I feel like the 2693 might be the new 3683. Am I mistaken saying that, guys? Lamar Jackson, Sam Darnold, Mondre, Brian Robinson, Gus Bus, Austin Eckler, J.K. Dobbins, Alexander Madison, CeeDee Lamb, Cooper Kupp, Brandon Ayuk, Khalil Shakir, Gabe Davis, Xavier Legette, Michael Wilson, Jalen Tolbert, Darius Slayton, tight end, Mark Andrews, George Kittle, Isaiah Likely. Strong. That's a strong one. I like it. I don't know why you don't like this. This is good. Everywhere, you're solid. I love it. Bad Guys official goes Patrick Mahomes, Jared Goff, Christian McCaffrey, Tyjae Spears, Blake Corum. Oh, so rough drop off for running back. Ray Davis, Braylon Allen, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Isaac Guerrero. I mean, there's a world where it can hit. Malik Nabers. Neighbors. DK Metcalf, Hollywood Browns. Some more correlation there. Lad McConkey, BT, Brian Thomas Jr., Jermaine Burton, Ricky Pearsall, Troy Franklin. One of those 4 rookies has got to smash, if not 2. Or 5. One of those 5 rookies got to smash, if not 2. I like it. Brock Bowers, Mike Gesicki, Dawson Knox are strong. Let's look at our lineup. I like this draft a lot. We go 2-7-8-3. We go Jalen Hurts, Jordan Love, 2 high upside quarterbacks. Josh Jacobs, Zamir White, Jalen Warren, Nick Chubb, Khalil Herbert, Samaje Perine, Miles Sanders. Hopefully one of these bums perform with Jalen Warren in week 10. Fingers crossed. Wide receiver, spectacular stuff. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jalen Waddle, Devonta Smith, Christian Watson, Tyler Lockett, Dontavian Wicks, Marvin Mims, A.T. Perry. That's a disco receiving core. Tight end, we go Cole Kmet, Hunter Henry, Chigozie Mukaku. I like that draft. Good draft, guys. On to the next draft. We got Who Hames at 102. Shout out to Carl Ramrod. Not reading the 103's name. Bobby Bengal at the 105. Just Joshin at the 107. Yours truly at the 109. Brought at the 110. Bad Guys official at the 111. Latomsky at the 112. It's going to be a snipe show here at the back end of the draft. I need a sip of water. You went Tyreek Hill at the 101. I respect the balls on you, Who Hames. I respect the balls. Those massive gajones. By the way, guys, the Sports Affiliation is live. They're doing some sort of mock draft. So if you guys support the Sports Affiliation, by all means, go check out their show. Go show them some love. They deserve it. They're good people. JC Money Designs the man. Shout out to Bear Fan Pete. Anybody else that's part of the Sports Affiliation. Yeah, man. By Bengal says, love the double disco drafts. I mean, I'm trying here. Bengal, I mean, if you want to hop on stream, feel free to come join me. Would love to chop it up with you. I'll send you the StreamYard link right now. Unless you're doing family stuff. And that's more important than me. Family stuff is always more important than me. But yeah, man, I'll send you the link right now. We'll chop it up. I miss you. It's my brother. That's my guy. Whew. Another draft of Mundo, Bruno. Bengal says, bro, I'm still in my scrubs. I don't want no scrubs. Scrub is a guy that can't get no draft picks from me. I got nothing. Puka. Let's go, Latomsky. What else you got for me, Papa? In my drafts, in my scrubs, drafting scrubs, says who hate. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, shit. Decisions. Fuck. I made a decision. I'm going Saquon. Did we just go robust RB? Isn't that like anti everything Disco ever represents ever in the history of ever? Did we just go robust RB, guys? We just did. Let's get weird. Let's see how we can fix this. Because I hate it. I have anxiety right now. I feel like I just pissed away $15. I really do. Let's see how we fix this. I'm probably not going to go for a running back for another 15 rounds. Maybe 14. Let's see. I know. I hate it. I left you Collins this time. I don't want the thumbnail correlation the second time around. I don't want it. If I ain't first, I'm Ricky Bobby in that shit. I ain't last. I just got out of mine. Dang. You're in the medical field as well, Chef. What do you do? 2x RB is a tough hole to dig out of. I know. But I'm an effort warrior. I'll be giving a lot of effort trying to dig myself out of this one. We'll see. This is AP. Send me the link. I'll jump in if you. Hey man, if you want to be here, only if you want a 100% jump. I have an idea. I have a terrible idea. I have a terribly great idea. All right, because I love this community so much. Community first. I love that community. It's a great ass community. Community first. I'll tell you. So this is a very good bad idea. We're doing on the fly. We'll figure it out as we figure it out. But if you guys go look at the community first, you guys still with me? Yeah. If you guys go look at the community first, if you're part of the community first, there's a link in there. If you guys want to come on and chop it up, feel free to. Come plug your channel, your network, what you do, where you do it, how you do it. Open invitation. Fudge, man. These are my options for my wide receiver 1? Come on, man. This was the wrong draft to go robust RB because you guys are not like, oh, see, Carl Ramrod, he gets it. He sees what we're trying to accomplish here. Who's this handsome devil? What's up, baby boy?
What's good? What's good? Good?
Good to see you. Carl Ramrod, I love deep holes. Pause.
I gotta mute the stream. Shit.
You're good. Hey, man, you're still supporting me with the watch hours. I appreciate you and I appreciate that. Did you see this comment?
I love. Ooh.
So. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you.
Good, man. Doing good. As I said, I got home early for you, man. So I was like, I knew you were streaming. So man, I got off a little early. I got home real quick. I'm still in my scrubs, man. And I'm like, I'm just gonna jump on here and draft with you.
Well, I appreciate you. Need to be careful by you because you're about to max this joint out. You need to be very careful. I need to see in the mini streets or some of the other streets that are coming up.
I'll be hitting those $2 up a lot, bro.
I like it. I think you're going to have an opportunity to max them out, even if you don't go the slow path, the slow draft path, because I feel like everybody who, maxed up that the slow and the mini early on when they first brought it out, I feel like that wave is hit. I feel like people are starting to slow down. I don't think we're going to see a third mini. Yeah.
Get my helmet in the shot.
Hot Take 6 says, what a beautiful face. I mean, if you want to bring your ugly face in there, just look at community first. But Andrew N says, more importantly, how you doing, Bayou? Are you feeling well?
I'm feeling very, very well. Thank you for asking, Andrew. I'm doing really well. A lot better now. There were some bad days, but I got to fix my camera because everything's off right now. So I'm sorry, guys. It's so unprofessional.
Shut up, man. This is an impromptu stream. You look tremendous and
Good
handsome
night.
and phenomenal. So what kind of stream you got? JJ, Olave, DK, OK, and Travis Etienne. I like it.
I'm different, yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely super different for me. I think I'm just going to keep pumping the receiver value. I might push I might push tight ends. I'm definitely pushing running backs now. I might push the tight ends and the quarterbacks. I kind of have no choice. I got to just get as many high upside receivers as humanly possible. We'll see if some of you other guys start going other positions.
I can't believe you went running back. I thought I'd never see the day.
I know, right? But hey, man, this is my 80th draft. I might as well get weird.
There
right?
you go, man.
Just try something different. Realistically, I wish B. Kurt was here because B. Kurt's got all those cool tools. How many drafts, do people start with both Breece Hall and Saquon Barkley? How many people have that start? Have you seen it often?
I have seen it here of lately. When I first started drafters, Barkley was going like at the beginning of the third round, so it wasn't that common. But now I'm starting to see a lot of these running backs go early. Like I've seen a couple of Breece Hall and Barkleys. I've seen some Bijan Barkleys. I've seen a lot of those. Taylor Barkleys.
I haven't seen a Breece Hall Barkley yet. I haven't seen it, but have you guys seen it? I'm curious if these guys seen it. Chef says I like the James Conner drop. By the way, very rude of me. Where can the folks find you and your beautiful content? Especially those who are tuning in that are not live, that are not familiar with your work.
Yeah, you guys could definitely find me over on YouTube at the Bayou Bingo Fantasy Network. I'm also on Twitter at Bayou Bingo FN, and I'm on OnlyFans at Bayou Bingo FN as well. So either one of those will work.
It's actually Bayou's Swamp on the OnlyFans.
Yes, with a lot of swamp ass, you see.
I like it. Oh man, so you finished work early, or did you just take off early?
Well, yeah, I had some patience there. I was like, you know what? Let me take care of these guys first because I knew you're going live. I said, man, I haven't been in one of your drafts in a while because I get off of work when you start streaming, so I'm always on the road. So I was like, you know what? Let's rock and roll, man. So I know I wasn't streaming today, so I said I want to get into one of Disco's drafts. So I just left work a little early and rock and roll. Here I am.
Fair enough. Well, I appreciate you, making that a thing. I mean, it's very considerate of you. But I will ask you, when can the folks expect to see you live? Because we've all missed you. We've all missed you.
Starting this week, actually, my schedule changed this week. So starting this week, going up until the NFL season, you guys can catch me. Right now, it's still the same. The Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, I'll be going live those days. It's 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays, and then it's whenever I get out of work on Thursday, and then it'll be sometime like Thursday midday, and then Sunday midday, sometime in there. But I'll normally I'll put it on X whenever I'm going live too. I'll give everybody some notice. So.
Sweet. And what kind of content can the folks expect from you tomorrow, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time?
Yeah, almost every single day it's drafters, right? So we're doing $15 best ball drafts, and if I run out, we'll start doing $2 best ball drafts. Either way it goes. So, and then we'll be giving tickets away all 3 days. So.
Ooh, look at you turning up the ticket giveaways. I like that.
Yeah, I gotta get the energy like you, man. Like you're always giving away stuff and doing stuff for the community, man. And I said, you know what? It's my turn. I got to do that too.
I gotta hold off on those giveaways a little bit. I gotta focus on bankrolling my my 24-hour stream. Hopefully, I can get close to 20 lineups in there. That would be dope. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the 24-hour live charity stream. Durs says OnlyFans ? He's laughing. He's laughing at you. Hey, man, have you seen this man dance?
It's a new one.
Fuck is that funny? You look like you were like if you were to be a food, if that dance move was a food, it's Jello.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, it was like an octopus in heat, you know?
Dang, that's quite the visual. I have a couple Breece Hall Gibbs and one Bijan Gibbs start. Okay, so who Hames clarified he has seen it, but he hasn't seen it on drafters. We're talking about drafters. Who Hames? Get with the program. Why are our drafts why are you doing a Disco draft and why is Disco doing a Bengal draft right now?
I don't know. It's kind of weird. I kind of want to throw up in my mouth, but I'm getting through it.
It's like we just swapped spots, pause. Super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
All right, start pumping the running backs. Who are you looking at here?
One or two people, probably either Brian Thomas Jr. if I go another wide receiver, because I don't know, I feel like I just want to smash wide receivers. If not, maybe somebody like Armandre Stevenson or James Conner or something like that.
I'm shocked that you still want to keep pumping the receivers. Even
I
though
don't, but my finger just, I don't know. Okay, good.
BTJ, Kittle, Madre went to. Okay, cool. Now, where do you have Etienne ranked this season? How do you feel about Travis Etienne?
Give me 1 second. Actually, I normally, every time you have your stream and I'm on, I always have my rankings pulled up, and I don't have my rankings pulled up. So let's do.
Take your time.
Where are my rankings? Here they are. So right now I have Etienne as running back 8 right now. I got him right behind Jahmyr Gibbs and ahead of Rachaad White.
Okay. Where do you have James Cook in your rankings? Just Joshua with the snipe.
James Cook is at 18, man.
James Cook is at 18?
I've got him at 18.
PPR?
Yeah. I don't know what his situation is, right? I think very highly of Ray Davis. A lot of his goal line, I think, is going to be taken away. I just think I don't know. I don't know the situation. I'm just really scared of, with all the passing options gone, I think the identity of the offense is going to change a little bit. And I don't know. I think Ray Davis is going to take over a lot of that workload. That's going to take away a lot of his fantasy points.
Okay, so I think I'm a lot higher on James Cook than the majority of the field. I see Joe Brady. I see a receiving running back. Who do I think he's going to be like? CMC.
Could be. He's talented.
I think he's going to have a CMC type season, because if any coach knows how to utilize a running back with those tools, who is relatively undersized but very explosive, I think it's Joe Brady. I'm very bullish on the Joe Brady rush offense in general. I like what Cam Newton did. Josh Allen's like the exact same thing. It's literally the same person. Cam Newton, early on, Josh Allen, it's the same guy, right? Can hardly tell them apart. And then I feel the same way about James Cook. Now, don't get me wrong. CMC is a generational talent. He's one of a kind, one of the best to ever do it. But if anybody can replicate and emulate what CMC did in that Joe Brady offense over in Carolina, I think it's this man. I love James Cook this year. He is one of those running backs in redraft I'm trying to get as much of as humanly possible. I love James Cook more than I like Zamir White this year. That's saying a lot.
Do you like Alvin Kamara or Cook better?
Alvin Kamara or James Cook?
Yeah,
I would say Alvin. I would say James Cook.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a lot that can go bad for an aging back that has a lot of utilization with players already established to replace him should he fail.
Yeah,
there's a lot that can go wrong, right? I think if we're talking about value situation, I'm not saying I hate Kamara's situation. I think Kamara's in a prime position. I'm very bullish on Kamara. I think, especially PPR format, the guy averaged 6 targets or 6 receptions per game. It was one of those. But that's a lot, anyways, for a running back. But when he was 6 receptions per game, that's insane, right? That's a lot for some of the best receivers, the highest volume receivers, let alone a running back, especially PPR. That's absolutely mad. But can he sustain that on a yearly basis, especially with the mileage racking up? I think James Cook, we have yet to see him do what he's supposed to do, and he's primed for a breakout season because the big paycheck is on the other side of that. So I like James Cook. I like the situation. I like the coaching. I like the offensive line. I like that they're not forced to throw the ball deep to divas anymore. Like, they're going to go against, what they're going to attack the defense with what they provide. And I feel like a lot of defenses are going to try to take away Josh Allen's arm talent and then take away Josh Allen's rushing ability, which is going to leave him open for a lot of dinks and dunk offs. And I think he's going to get a lot more utilized in the screen game than we've seen in years past. I just don't think James Cook was ever utilized properly. When Joe Brady took over, we saw some really spectacular splash weeks from James Cook.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I get it. I'm just scared. I know he has a talent. I just hope that they don't really let Ray Davis go ham sauce and take away a lot of his carries in the red zone, because that's just going to eliminate a lot of his points, man.
I understand what you're saying, but that's like saying, I hope Jalen Tolbert doesn't take reps from CMC in the red zone. Like, sure, he'll get involved. I think Ray Davis will get involved, but he's not a threat in my opinion. I'm still. He's not a threat. I don't see them as a red zone offense, and when they do get into the red zone, I mean, it could be Josh Allen, could be James Cook, it could be any one of the tight ends. I'm not invested in James Cook for his red zone upside. It's for everything else that he does.
I really feel like that Ray Davis might take over that running back one role from him. I mean, he's that good. He's that good, dude.
Broad said, "Don't you do it." Who's Broad telling me not to snipe him? Who did it? Did I snipe him or did you?
Oh, I don't know. Not me.
Don't you do it? Damn you! Did I do it? Was it Jordan Addison? Is that who he wanted?
Mm-hmm.
Why would he want Jordan Addison?
What you want that for?
Did I get him at a good value? Oh, I got him at a delicious value. Holy fuck.
It's always the best when you don't notice.
Yeah. Well, we're just having an organic conversation.
Holy running back, Lutomsky.
Yeah, this is a weird draft. Everybody's trying to get weird here. Everybody's trying to get weird. And like, even though this is a very conventional drafter's style for you, it's weird for you.
Yeah.
Very bizarre. All right, let's see what Brat does here. He's taking his sweet ass time. He's bringing it down. Okay. Brandon Cooks. We'll take Devin Singletary here. I'm very curious how we're going to finish it. I like what we did at the wide receiver position. We really did good at pivoting on our very strange start. Now we just need to piece the rest of the team together. I think, this should go okay. This should be not bad. Hopefully we get some values at the positions we're looking for coming back to us. All right. He said he's my guy. I mean, like, I don't love Jordan Addison, but at that value, I like that a lot. Fantasy Dog, look at this. Fantasy Dog, that comment you left on that last stream, geez, man, that comment was everything. Hold on, I gotta find it because I read the comment. I'm like, man, this is important. It's good that people are leaving, with this. Okay, he said this, and I quote. Well, first, Fantasy Dog, is it okay if I read your comment out loud? 24 likes, I appreciate you, buddy. Number 24 like, thank you. Is it okay if I read your comment out loud, man? Because that comment was very very heartwarming for me.
Well, it's already in the public, so.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, like, once again, it's always good to ask permission. You never know. Know. Just trying to read the room right now and also maintain this wonderful conversation I'm having with you. Do you think there's going to be any player that is going to shock some people this year that, a lot of the vast majority of the field is out
on? Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of people that start shocking people, and it's going to all start with A.T. Perry. I mean, I'm pretty sure that most of the people are out on my guy A.T. Perry. I think he's going to shock a lot of people. Jelani Woods, a lot of people are out on Jelani Woods' his injury history. I think he's going to shock a lot of people. Who else, man? I think Mike Williams is going to shock a lot of people. I think he's going to stay healthy fine. I think Quentin Johnson is going to shock a lot of people.
Okay, so I was watching the Sleazeball stream. I think it was last night or the night before, and he said that have been several reports, and I saw a couple reports, but it's kind of like there's no merit to them. It's not very validated. That he is now the wide receiver 4 option. That
I looked everywhere. I couldn't find that anywhere, man.
I mean, I saw a couple like YouTube articles, or not YouTube articles, YouTube like thumbnails that said that. Obviously, didn't watch it. I saw a couple like Facebook fantasy football discussion boards saying so, but like I looked into it and I can't necessarily see if there's any merit to that entire situation.
Yeah, because even if he was started at number 4, I mean, they still got all the training camp and everything. I mean, he's a 6'4" wide receiver who had a little bit of the dropsy poos, right? There's no other daunting receiver on their roster right now except for maybe Brendan Rice, right? So it's just like, I don't know. Palmer's not going to be daunting. McConkey's not daunting. I mean, you got to have a true number 1 wide receiver, and that spills. It spills Quentin Johnston to me. I don't know.
I completely agree with you.
You're smacking Brat, dude.
I know. I saw that. He's like, he did it again. You want a Caleb? What was the value here? It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, let me read what Fantasy Dog said, and like this is why we do what we do. Bengal, I think he'll appreciate this. He's like, I really don't know what I just experienced, but it was an awesome, exhilarating, and uplifting. My head is still spinning, but I do know I want to be part of this community and support my man Big Draft Energy as much as possible. Just saying respect. That was after we did like 18 giveaways on Friday, and we celebrated. We celebrated Ron beating cancer. Man, that was insane.
I
That
actually
was,
read that. Yeah, I read that, man, and it's phenomenal. I mean, it's the truth, man. When you get a part around a lot of these people in the community, it's more than just, oh, we're here to get a giveaway. It's more than that, man. We're here for each other and having fun, drafting and talking fantasy football. Just we all share kind of a moment at that point. It's just a great place to be. So I agree.
yeah. Well, I love this community, and I love that our community is growing with the right people, and it really like you were at the forefront of expanding this community to something absolutely spectacular. And you got a friend for life in me. That's for damn sure, brother. I love you. I love your content. Love everything you do. SM Army, good to see you. Good to see you. We've missed you. I'm on the AT Perry fan bus. I love it. I love to see that. I love to see that. Why are you on the AT Perry
His
fan bus?
icon is great.
SM Army. I know why Bayou Bengals on it. I've heard him say that take on my stream, his stream, every tweet, every other tweet. Why he's bullish on AT Perry, and I respect it. I respect it. Fantasy Dog says it ain't about me. Y'all seriously? Well, I mean, like that shit makes us feel good. That kind of commentary, that kind of response, that made us feel really good, man. Fantasy Dog, are you here? Are you signed up on Drafters Fantasy, brother? Broadster says, "Who are you stacking with him?" Maybe I'll get a later Cole Kmet. Maybe we'll see. I'm not forcing it. I'm not forcing the issue of correlation. He was just a great value and best in terms of my teardrop, and that's why I took Caleb Williams there. I like what we're building. We're building something phenomenal here. This is a good team. How do you like your team? Or you just start pounding running backs, eh?
I like it so far, man. I mean, I think it's gonna be interesting to see how I finish it. I got a naked Brock Purdy because he fell to me by like a whole round. So I was like, well, let me just grab him.
Yeah, I considered it, but I'm much rather the I know, and I always fade Brock Purdy, and I was like the highest, like Brock Purdy's rookie year. I was so high on him. I loved Brock Purdy his rookie year, and then I just faded him, and he was spectacular last year, and I'm still fading him this year. I don't know why. I don't know why. I like the rushing quarterback element, especially in this format, way more than I like just a pure passer. So if I am going to invest in a quarterback, my first quarterback, I think he's got to have some sort of rushing upside, especially.
Do you have any Atlanta stacks that you know, like Kirk Cousins with London or anything? Pitts?
Do I have?
Yeah.
No, I have no Atlanta whatsoever. Trying to read the room right now. I don't see Pitts. Pitts is here. Yeah, I think Dines might take him either here or on the way back.
Oh, I wanted Hawkinson.
There's no way he comes back. Well, this guy's taking his sweet freaking time. There's the Cousins pick.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Whew. Yeah, dude. I like the double disco draft, man. It's giving me something to do, man. Although I got a lot of videos to record tonight, but I was in a drafting mood, and I know I'm down to after this 12 extra ones after I take away all of my ones that I'm streaming for. So I only have 12 more to do. Oh man, we'll see. I can get on them $2 streets with you.
All right, Fantasy Dog. It's very simple. Bangle, we'll get back to that because I love that I'm doing a double draft. It's fun. So Fantasy Dog, make sure you're on either the phone app or Drafters Fantasy Sports on your computer. It's just called Drafters Fantasy Sports. You see this little logo at the top here, this one that I got my cursor on, right under just Josh's name, or right above just Josh's name. You'll see that logo. Just create an account, then make an initial deposit of $25 to $100 and use promo code DISCO, and I'll double your initial deposit dollar for dollar. If you're still having difficulty, shoot me a message on Twitter, on X at Big Drafters HQ, and I'll spend as much time needed to get you situated, right, buddy?
Yep, he will help you
out. Perry has a path to wide receiver 2 in New Orleans, competing with the undrafted free agent Kamara. And not much in there. I like Holker there, and I know my guy Chef likes Holker there too. But correct me if I'm wrong. You kind of like don't give a crap about Holker as our like token Saints fan.
What correct you what?
You don't like Holker this year, Dallin Holker.
I like Holker a lot. My problem with him is he's fourth on the depth chart. So I think he has all the talent in the world, especially as an undrafted a guy. And I liked him. I graded him actually quite well in my rookie ratings, and I didn't know he wasn't going to be drafted. But my problem is there's just too many people ahead of him. I mean, it's kind of rough.
Just because Taysom Hill's labeled as a tight end doesn't mean that he's actually a tight end. Like more often than not, he's lined up as like a fullback / rushing quarterback, running back. He's never really lined up at the tight end position. If so, it's not often, right? Just because he's labeled that doesn't necessarily mean he's a tight end and he'll be utilized as a pure tight end. If we're talking about somebody who's going to be utilized as a pure tight end, who's a spitting image of George Kittle, I think Holker emulates that and he fits that completely. But
the problem is Foster Moreau, man. He's the friend of Derek Carr, who had the leukemia as well. So, or Hodgkin's lymphoma. I'm not sure what he had. He had one of those.
It was one of those.
Yeah, and I think they want to give him so many touches, and then with Juwan Johnson, he's probably gonna be ready for week 1 of the season. I just don't see Holker having a lot of options to be there, man.
But like the way I look at it is like, if you're looking at a Foster Moreau, yes, he's overcome many of obstacles, but when we're talking about just pure fantasy football, right? Mm-hmm. He's never done anything to be relevant in fantasy football upside, right? He hasn't been reliable as a blocker or as a pass catcher. He's kind of just a guy that you plug in and fill. He hasn't wowed or been spectacular. And I would say the same thing with Juwan Johnson. Juwan Johnson's never really done anything. He's had a game or two, but like in the 2-year sample size where he's been relevant, he hasn't done fuck all.
Yeah.
Right. So if I'm looking at somebody who's going to come in, make a splash, and he's already made a lot of noise in camp, like he looks great in camp, and he's making the most of his opportunities with Juwan Johnson being injured. I think Holker is going to be absolutely a smash play. I like Holker a lot. I don't know.
He has the talent for sure. I mean, he does have the talent.
Like as a late round flyer, I can't get enough. I really can't, especially if I'm pushing the tight end position.
Yeah,
I'm getting as much Holker as I can as a late round flyers that potentially.
I'm not mad at it. I hope he does, man. I'm a Saints fan, so I love it.
How much exposure to Holker do you have?
0.
Are we about to start now that what draft is this? 118?
No, actually, I'm not gonna get any Holker, man. I really don't think he gets on the field this year. But I mean, I could be wrong. But
okay, so training camp started, right? Preseason's right around the corner. What if like week 1 preseason he's running with the starters? Are you gonna make any noise with that, or are you gonna just say that's like just like a?
No, I don't take a lot of like stock in people as far as preseason goes, except for actual gameplay and how they look and how smooth they look. Not necessarily positioning who's starting with the 1s and the 2s, because a lot of people rest and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to figure that out. But
I hear you. There's a lot of cloak and dagger for sure. Brainy Baller says, first person to say they will share this video with someone will get my duck race winnings if I win. I'm not doing a duck race tonight.
Nope.
I got to save as many drafts as I possibly can because I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream. So I'm going to keep some of these tickets selfishly and unselfishly. I'm doing a 24-hour fundraiser to raise funds. Bangle, you're more than welcome to come and keep me company for an hour or 6, like whatever's clever.
Oh, yeah, I'll probably definitely. If I was going to ask you about that anyway, if you mind, I'll come on and jump on there and talk some football, keep you awake.
Man. And even if you want to save your drafts, or just keep me sane if you just want to come chop it up and talk ball with me.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I definitely probably don't have enough to draft with you if you're doing the 15s. If you're doing the 2s, I'll probably do it. I probably won't have enough at that point.
Yeah, I mean, whatever fills first. 24-hour stream, whatever fills first. That's kind of like my goal is to do it all of them 15s. But if a $2 mini is going to fill, and I'm hardly staying awake, and I need to draft, I'll just pump a $2 mini if that fills.
Do you know if you're going to do it during the weekday or a weekend?
I'm doing it on a weekend, 100%. There's no way I can, like with my day job, there's no way I can function doing it during a week. Yeah, so it's got to be a weekend. It's got to be a Saturday because I'm going to need Sunday to recover.
Yeah.
I'm going to need Sunday to recover and then back at it Monday. And I'd like to do it before we go to Canton. I'm super excited for Canton, man. 18 days away. No, you're good, man. You're totally good. Right on my bad. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Disco snipe Mims. I didn't snipe him. You're all the way over here, man. Where are you? Oh, you're over here, man. Yeah, I did kind of snipe him. My bad. I'm just sniping, Latomsky hasn't said diddly. He hasn't told me if I sniped him or not. Latomsky, did I take anybody you liked? He just smashed the running back value. Look at that. Mixon, Cook, Warren. I love it. Najee, double stack. Pollard, Spears. Another double stack. What? That's a unique combo. If that hits. Herbert, Stafford. No real correlation. No need. Great picks, great plays. I love what he did there. Is there anybody who's draft who's standing out to you? Don't say mine. Don't say yours.
Hold on one second. I'm looking for Cortland Sutton and I can't find him. Who took Sutton? I'm just going to take him. Dang it. I wanted Bo Nix, but I was going to wait on Nix because I wasn't sure where Sutton went, but I can't find him at all. So I was going to see if I was going to wait for Nix to see if he can be taken, but I didn't want to chance it because I don't know where Sutton went. I still can't find him.
He went right after you. 91. Or right ahead of you. Pick 91.
Okay. Well, dang. It is what it is. I'll be honest, I haven't even been looking at a lot of people's teams. Let's see. Let's look at some teams, man.
Hot Take City says, "Oh, you were serious about the 24-hour stream?" Yeah, man. It's a 24-hour fundraiser. It's been my goal since we started streaming last year to get monetized and then do a 24-hour live stream fundraiser to, I don't know, kind of like validate myself. I'm super excited. I'm super nervous. I think it's going to be great and awful all at the same time. There's going to be so many emotions. I'm going to be absolutely exhausted, but fuck. Why the hell not, right? No snipes. Nobody sniped to Latomsky. Good. Who Hands just chimed in with King Carver. Is there a big delay on my stream?
I think it's like 8 seconds or something like that. 8 or 9.
It's not that significant.
I like Brat's team the best, I think.
Bratster. He's sharp, man. He's very sharp. He actually came up with a great idea for the 24-hour stream as well.
That's good.
Yeah, very, very good idea.
Oh, man. I don't even know what I need. Oh.
Did you get all 5 drafts in this weekend?
Yeah, I got them all. I used my free ticket. The first draft we just did with you, that was my free ticket.
Nice. I got not a single one.
You didn't do any?
I couldn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't. Was working all weekend.
Yeah.
Those were a lot of giveaways I had to make up for.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you've been killing it, man. I'm gonna try to pick up. I know you've got to slack off because you got to do your 24-hour and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to pick it up and do some giveaways myself and see how that works out for me. And I'm gonna try to do it until the NFL draft and to the NFL season and see if that works out.
Nice, man. Nice. And you said people once again, how often can people expect to see you live?
It'll be probably. I'm gonna shoot for 3 times a week right now. And then I'm gonna do every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So
yeah, you definitely spoiled us with those two streams a day.
Dude, I was going ham sauce, man.
Yeah.
Let's do Rondo.
Latomsky says, "Glad you like the idea." Latomsky, am I allowed to share the idea, or should I wait to announce it before the 24-hour stream? Let me know. That's a great idea. We're 100% going to do it.
I thought that was Brock.
Sorry, yeah, Brock. My bad.
Okay.
This is one of my weaker drafts for sure. Who Haynes? Oh no, Who Haynes is very sharp. The same Disco couldn't draft at all this weekend. I hear you, man. I hear you. And then like I turn on Sleazeball stream and I just hear these attacks on players that I absolutely love, and I hear the mispronunciations of certain players that like I kind of don't give a shit about, like the Devon Akins and the Malik Nabbers, and it's just like, damn, Sleaze, damn, he was shitting on QJ, he was shitting on Javonte, shitting on a bunch of guys I like this year. Didn't like that at all. Yeah, for sure. Share. Yeah. Okay. So Broad said, ask the community, like, especially if you have time to kill, ask the community to send their favorite, most unique lineup and have you grade it while you're like killing time, waiting for.
That's a good way to fill time.
I love that idea. But like, don't send it to me publicly because we want to kind of like keep it like a surprise.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, for sure.
Like a very good, outstanding team. I think that's a sweet idea. Man, I think that's like my second or third share of JJ McCarthy. I got to check my exposures after this.
So are you more of an energy drink guy, or you got to get some crunchy chips? Like how you plan on staying awake?
Vyvanse. I mean, I take it as medication daily, so that's one.
What color is that pill? It's not blue, is it? So you can't get it mixed up with the blue one.
It's white and blue. It's
Okay,
kind of one of those.
you know what the blue
capsules.
pill does.
Oh, one of them. Well, yeah, I got no issues there, none whatsoever.
You be streaming, you hear. Oh.
Oh shit, we'd have a big draft energy situation. That's for damn sure. So out of this tight end room for because like I've asked this question a gazillion times to a million content creators, with the eminent situation where TJ Hawkinson isn't going to necessarily play, if you're trying to get correlation with the tight ends from the Minnesota Vikings, who the fuck is it? Is it Oliver?
From Minnesota? It would probably be Josh Oliver.
You like Oliver over Munt?
I do. Oliver's still on the team, right?
Yeah, he's still on the team. He's still right there.
Oliver for sure. I would do Oliver for sure. It's not even. I don't think it's close.
I'm gonna take Munt here because I trust you. I trust you. I haven't paid attention to snap share whatsoever. I have not paid attention to the snap share between both of those who got more, and I think it's not super relevant coming into the season. But man, I feel like when I watched those games, Munt was on the field and relied on more often than Oliver. I feel like Oliver is a better athlete, but I think Munt was relied on more. But I could be mistaken. Let's be honest. Who really loves watching, the Vikings?
Yeah, nobody really. I'm about to take somebody that I've been taking a lot in round 20 as a great flyer, and I think I'm really coming around to him.
Zach Ertz?
Yes.
Oh man, JC got to you, or were you doing that before JC got to you?
I was doing it before JC. I really liked Zach Ertz. I drafted him a lot last year when he was with the Cardinals.
Dang, man. All right, let me check my exposures here. Which player we were talking about next, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to go through the lineups because I got to go back and shit. Man, irritable bowel syndrome is a piece of shit. I'll tell you that much.
Literally, yeah.
Literally. Knicks. Okay, so in all tournaments, I have 6 total shares of Knicks, 2%. Okay, so let's look at the other contests. In the million,
oh Lord,
in the 1,000,003, I have 2 total shares, and it's 3%. I got to get my exposures up. Oliver. Everybody's convinced it's Oliver. Oliver. Weird. I started mixing in Ertzen. Man, I hope it's not Ertz. I have way too much Bensonot. Way too much Bensonot. Bangle, always a pleasure to have you here on the stream, brother. Thank you for popping by. Once again, let the folks know where they can find you and when you're going to be live next.
Yep, you guys know you guys can find me over there on Yahoo. Oh, Yahoo, God,
Yahoo!
You can find me on YouTube over there with the with the snowman over there. But Bayou Bingo Fantasy Network, guys, I'm putting out content almost every single day, leading all the way up into the draft. We're probably going to be releasing 7 days a week. So every single day, we're probably going to be releasing some type of video to help you out. Best help you with your fantasy football drafts. We do redraft, dynasty, best ball, anything you could think of. And find me on Twitter. I post everything over there as well. Bayou Bingo FN, and just come join the community, guys.
That's on Yahoo, drinking Yoo-hoos, says Who Hames. Y'all, appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for popping by. Once again, we got Scott Engel tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And then we also got Greg Kellogg. We'll be doing a best ball draft here on Drafters Fantasy. And then we'll be handing off to Bayou Bengal for that great Bayou Bengal raid scene. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Peace and love. God bless.
Peace.
All the goodbyes. Bye now.